Days after the Trinamool Congress lost power in West Bengal, signs of public anger against the party are becoming increasingly visible. Two senior TMC MPs, Abhishek Banerjee and Kalyan Banerjee, had to face hostile crowds in separate incidents over the weekend, bringing the spotlight back on Bengal's long history of political violence. The latest flashpoints unfolded in South 24 Parganas and Hooghly. On Saturday, TMC National General Secretary and MP Abhishek Banerjee allegedly assaulted by a mob in Shonarpur, where he had gone to meet victims of post-election violence. A day later, senior TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee faced a similar situation in Hooghly amidst protests and sloganeering. Kalyan Banerjee was reportedly on his way to submit a deputation at the Chanditola police station when protesters surrounded him. Demonstrators waved black flags, shouted slogans, and allegedly manhandled the TMC MP. During the commotion, Kalyan Banerjee reportedly fell and sustained injuries as slogans of "Chor Chor" rang out in the background. TMC workers responded with chants of "Joy Bangla." And in a major development now, police arrested 5 individuals in connection with the alleged assault on Abhishek Banerjee on Saturday, following high-voltage drama surrounding the incident. The TMC leader was later shifted to a private hospital after complaining of pain in his neck and back following the incident. Doctors conducted a medical examination and said there was no serious physical signs of injury. TMC chief and former West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has accused the BJP of orchestrating the attack. She claims that Abhishek Banerjee could have lost his life had he not been wearing a helmet during the incident.
राहुल गांधी ने मेरे को फोन किया था. उन्होंने कहा दीदी कोई ममता जी कोई जरूरत है तो मेरे को बताना तो मैं उसको हैदराबाद में ले जा सकता है और कोई भी जगह पे. ये राहुल जी मेरे को फोन पे बताया. All the leaders are talking and I have seen Akhilesh Yadav. I have seen the tweet of including Amar, including other political parties also. Kapil Sibal ji, all, Venugopal ji, all.
The allegation was echoed by TMC MP Derek O'Brien, who said he shudders to think what might have happened had Abhishek not been wearing protective headgear.
The visuals are out there. One, Abhishek Banerjee went to visit the family of who had lost a loved one during the elections. He went there to condole with them. And you all saw what happened. A few BJP supporters got together. This was a planned assault. It was a assault. It was, you saw the videos, it was lynching taking place. Not because I'm saying so, you saw, of a group. Because he had announced this trip. He had announced this. Where were the police? Where was the protection?
Condemning the attack, senior BJP leader Dilip Ghosh linked the incident to growing public resentment against the ruling party, the former ruling party. Questioning Abhishek Banerjee's visit to the area after the assembly election results, Ghosh said the TMC leadership should have gauged the public mood.
जो हुआ है अभिषेक के साथ वो नहीं होना चाहिए था. कानून किसी को हाथ में लेने का अधिकार नहीं है. लेकिन पिछले 15 साल से जनता ने जो भुगत रही थी, एक एक व्यक्ति को सताया गया है. किसी को नहीं छोड़, सबका अधिकार को हरण किया गया है. कानून व्यवस्था नहीं, कुछ सुविधा नहीं. बस रूट था, रोड बंद कर दिया घर के सामने से 10 साल से. बैरिकेड लगा दिया गया. किसने अधिकार दिया? एक छोटा भी नेता 3-3, 4-4 गाड़ी लेके सिक्योरिटी लेके घूमता है. रास्ता में ट्रैफिक पुलिस नहीं, थाना में पुलिस नहीं है. हर टीएमसी नेता घर में पुलिस गार्ड है. क्यों? और एक से एक नेता ऐसा जो नेता हो गया एंटी सोशल, वो पैसा उगाना, सिंडिकेट चलाना, कटवानी लेना उनका काम था. इन लोग कभी किसी सज्जन लोगों से नहीं मिले. अपने एमएलए एमपी से मंत्री से नहीं मिलते थे, केवल सिंडिकेट। तो जनता की जो रोष है वो तो कहीं ना कहीं आना चाहिए। जनता कितना खपा हुआ है देखिए, फलता इलेक्शन में अब टीएमसी को 4th पोजीशन मिला है। इसी को देख के समझ जाना चाहिए, काहे रिस्क ले रहे हैं, हीरो बनने क्यों जाते हो भाई, जो जिंदगी में नहीं किया है, रास्ता में कभी कदम नहीं रखा, 22 गाड़ी का कन्वॉय लेके घूमते थे, वो व्यक्ति आज जाके हीरो बनेगा। तो हम लोगों का तो बहुत धुनाई हुई थी। आज भी मेरे शरीर में दाग है, मैं कभी दिखाता नहीं किसी को, बड़ा बड़ा ईंटा पत्थर। हमारे राष्ट्रीय मंत्री सम्माननीय नड्डा जी, उनके साथ मैं गाड़ी में था, इन्हीं के 2-2 एमएलए हजारों लोगों को रास्ता में लेके खड़ा था, ईंटा पत्थर मारा, 10 गाड़ियां तोड़ी, जनता ने सब देखा है।
Meanwhile, the BJP has sharpened its attack further. State Minister Agnimitra Paul alleged that for the past 15 years, individual rule had replaced the rule of law in West Bengal. Union Minister of State Shukanto Majumdar also targeted the TMC, saying the party was now witnessing the consequences of its own political culture.
क्योंकि मैं जनता से अपील करूंगा कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को अपने हाथ में ना ले, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को पुलिस के हाथ में छोड़े, पीसफुल रखे, शांति बनाए रखें। ये पता है हमें भी कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस के खिलाफ, स्पेशली अभिषेक बनर्जी के खिलाफ बंगाल की जनता के मन में बहुत ज्यादा आक्रोश है, क्योंकि वो जब पावर में थे, जिस लहजे से जनता के साथ, आम आदमियों के साथ बात करते थे, जिस तरीके से उन्होंने बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ताओं के साथ, आम जनता के साथ, बीजेपी के सांसद, मेरे ऊपर जिस तरीके से और बहुत सारे हमारे नेताओं के ऊपर जिस तरीके की अटैक्स हुए हैं उनके समय, उनके इलाके में, वो फौलता में हो, डायमंड हार्बर में हो, या डायमंड हार्बर के अंदर बौजबौज आता है, आप जानते हैं बौजबौज में मैं गया था, 1,500 कार्यकर्ता उनके मुझे मारने के लिए आए थे वहां पे। मेरे गाड़ी पे हमला हुआ था, कैनिंग जाते वक्त हुआ था, कैलाश विजयवर्गीय जी के ऊपर हुआ था, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी उस समय के जेपी नड्डा जी जो थे उसके ऊपर, पूरे उनके कॉन्वॉय के ऊपर हमला हुआ था। कैलाश जी का हाथ यहाँ से खून निकल रहा था, ऐसी हालत हो गई थी कैलाश विजयवर्गीय जी का, पत्थर मारा गया, ईंट मारा गया। उस दिन अगर जेपी नड्डा जी हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी थे, उनके बुलेट प्रूफ कार अगर नहीं होता तो उनका सिर का ये हिस्सा पूरा खून से लहूलुहान हो जाता। तो इस तरीके की भयंकर घटनाएं उस समय घटी है। बंगाल की जनता ने देखा है उसको, उसका आक्रोश है, मैं मानता हूं, और उस आक्रोश को हम एक्नॉलेज भी करते हैं। लेकिन फिर भी जनता से अपील है कि कुत्ते अगर हमें काटे, हम तो काटते नहीं।
Meanwhile, TMC leaders continue to blame the BJP. MP Mahua Moitra alleged that BJP workers were behind the attack and claimed that one individual was caught on camera pelting stones at Abhishek Banerjee. Support also came from opposition leaders outside of Bengal. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav held the BJP responsible for the violence, while Congress leader Rahul Gandhi described the attack as utterly reprehensible. In a social media post, Rahul Gandhi said an attack on a member of parliament was an attack on democracy itself and called it an example of what he termed the BJP's politics of revenge. As allegations and counter-allegations continue to fly, the twin attacks on two senior TMC leaders has once again highlighted the deep political polarization and recurring cycle of violence that has long defined West Bengal's political landscape. We have Dr. Shatarupa, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us now. We also have Meeta Chakraborty, spokesperson of the Congress Party. Anurag Singh Dikshit, political analyst, joining us. Thank you all of you for taking time out to be with us. So let me begin with Dr. Shatarupa. The TMC is claiming this is organized and orchestrated by the BJP.
Krishna, good evening. I'm not surprised that Trinamool is, back to playing the victim card and pretending to be in the opposition and, of course, blaming BJP. But if you look at how the whole thing has played out, number one, I want to point out that there was no stone pelting. There was some eggs thrown, and you throw eggs at people not to hurt them, but to insult them, to humiliate them, to indicate how angry, how hurt, how disappointed, how much you hate them. There is no question of trying to kill anybody here. You don't throw eggs to create a brain hemorrhage like the ex-chief minister has been claiming. Number one. Number two, you will see all our leaders, starting from the state president to the Shukanto Majumdar, Minister of State, Minister of Ognimitra Paul, who is in the present cabinet right now in the state government. Everyone has been, Dilip Da has been another minister, everyone has been condemning this kind of an attack on Abhishek Banerjee, on anyone. We have been maintaining from 4th May till since we came into power that we do not believe in violence. We don't want any of our karyakartas to incite violence. And in fact, the Shobhit Bhattacharya, our honorable state president, has been very clear that if the police catches any BJP karyakarta of any level inciting violence, or even trying to publicly ridicule or take down anybody's photograph from the Trinamool, they are to be immediately put behind bars. So despite that, you must understand, yesterday I think it was, when CID officials went to Abhishek Banerjee's house, and Abhishek Banerjee came out and showed the same kind of attitude that 10 generations will not be able to do this, and the Republic of India, blah 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 blah, again getting into that kind of an accusatory attitude that he always had, his arrogance. That is, I think, when people, I think they've just the bar crossed, and the last straw breaking the camel's back. This is the kind of violence that people have got into. But I have to point out that the state government has immediately swung into action. We sent the central forces. We have initiated an inquiry. We, as in, I don't mean BJP. The state government has done this. This is not it is not a party which is running the government now. It is an elected set of people elected by the people of West Bengal who are running the show right now. And we have initiated immediate inquiries. And you will also, the last line I'm going to say now,
Fair enough.
is that the 4 people who were arrested are directly linked to the lovely character who is Trinamool MLA, I think she was, or a councillor or whatever she is.
Okay.
Directly related to Abhishek Banerjee.
Okay. We also have Meeta Chakraborty of the Congress Party joining us. Meeta, thank you for joining us. I'll just come to you in a second. Anurag Singh Dikshit, the BJP is claiming that there has been no stone pelting whatsoever in the first place. And second of all, whatever that has happened is already an investigation into it. There's action that has been taken. And after the action that has been taken, the people in the dock are people from the TMC.
See, Krishna, when BJP came into power in West Bengal, they had a slogan, Bhoy in, Bhorsha out. That means they let the fear go in and the confidence come inside our state and inside our minds. I think this has been maintained by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they are quite well upholding the administration. But obviously, such incidents to elected representatives, be it Member of Parliament Abhishek Banerjee or be it Kalyan Bandyopadhyay, we have seen how the Member of Parliaments of BJP were guarded by the central forces, and these Member of Parliaments are lacking those security measures. Maybe this is something to review, and maybe this is something what government will review in the coming future. But for sure, there's a public anger, there's a public sentiment against the last ruling dispensation, which was Trinamool Congress. So such incidents may come up, but the government has to take precautionary methods. The government has to take stand, and the government has to become proactive to stop these things. And when a person like Abhishek Banerjee is moving on roads, who was the National General Secretary, I think he's still the National General Secretary, the measures could have been more strong, and the measures could have been more, resulting. Out of that, BJP workers all over the West Bengal, due to overexcitement, due to the uncontrolled joy of coming into the power, and due to the love bestowed by the people, there are several segments of BJP workers who are doing such things. But I personally don't think this would be any decision or any directive given by any party, and especially a party who has come in power in West Bengal. Why would they go to give the political screen and the media screen to the opposition, which is now not even in a big power in West Bengal? Yeah.
Meeta Chakraborty, the question here is, there has been a cycle of violence in West Bengal that many are saying is just continuing. There's nothing new about it.
Okay, good evening to all your viewers. Good evening to my fellow co panelists as well. Firstly, what happened was extremely unfortunate, and I'll tell you why. Now, there could be grave charges of corruption, ill doing against Abhishek Banerjee. But we are not a banana republic. We do not believe in kangaroo courts. We cannot have mob violence as part of the justice delivery mechanism. So we do not want to evolve into a society where there's mob lynching and mob violence happening to any elected or even non-elected political figure. If there has been wrongdoing, there are investigating agencies, and for years, central investigating agencies have been investigating charges of corruption against Abhishek Banerjee, against several TMC leaders. If there are wrongdoings, then why is the investigating agency not bringing their investigation to a logical conclusion? Why is the charge sheet not being filed? And please, by all means, once the investigation is over, prove it in a court of law, get a conviction, put the person behind bars or whatever is the quantum of punishment. Please have it delivered. Please have it delivered through a proper process of justice. Indulging in mob violence or even remotely trying to support that this is public anger not only affects our political class, but it affects the way we run as a community, we run as a society. It is a degradation of the society if we are in any form, even remotely trying to justify mob lynching and public violence. That is not the kind of society we want to evolve to. Number one. Number two, I would strongly urge you. There have been so many charges of corruption against Abhishek Banerjee's shell companies, different form of business that he has been associated with. Why is the investigation so slow? Sharoda Naroda scam happened in 2015 and 2016. It's been more than 10, 11, 12 years. Why is the charge sheet not filed? Why is there no conviction? Why is charges of corruption only used for media trials? What about the legal justice system? Why is justice not getting delivered? Are the ruling powers people who have been in power in the Central Investigating Agency, not responsible for the delay in delivering justice? Finally, my final point would be that we have a newly elected government in the state of West Bengal who is responsible for maintaining law and order in the state. Law and order is a state subject.
Yeah.
They need to walk the talk. They have been promising that bhoy out, bhorsha in.
Okay.
Let that not be only a smart political slogan. They
Okay.
have to really walk the talk and they will have to deliver
Fair
that
enough.
there
Point
is rule
taken.
of law in the state of West Bengal, not rule of mob violence and mob lynching.
Okay, point taken. Dr. Shatrupa, you wanted to come in. Please go ahead.
Yes, Krishna, it's all very well to talk about the investigative agency less than a month after we have taken over. I think we all know that, yes, of course, the law and order is a state subject. So therefore, when the state government was being run by the previous party, they have happily, eaten the heads of the police, and the police have not been cooperating with the central agencies. Now we have again restarted these investigative processes, and I'm sure it will come to a logical conclusion. No, Meeta, we have not been justifying mob lynching at all. We have been constantly from day one, from the time it started. In fact, I was with the Honorable State President, my Honorable State President, when this lynching was happening and we got the news. And our State President was quick to react that we do not approve of this, we condemn this kind of an incident. And we have, in fact, our State President even said that immediately the police will swing into action, and if the police find a single BJP Karyakarta involved in this, that BJP Karyakarta will immediately go behind bars. Now it is the state government which is presently ruled by the elected BJP MLAs and the Honorable Chief Minister Shubhendu Adhikari. He has immediately, central forces were sent immediately. He was rescued. Abhishek Banerjee was rescued, and he was sent to private hospitals. Or rather, he went to private hospitals who didn't really find anything wrong with him beyond maybe stabilizing him with certain injections or whatever, and giving him a Pan D, which one has. I think maybe even you have it, Krishna, on a daily basis. It's an it's an acid depressant, I think. Whatever you call it on a regular medical basis. But the point here is, Trinamool has to understand that the incredible public wrath that they have incited. 15 years, these people were bound to keep shut. And Derek O'Brien, in your before we were brought in, Derek O'Brien was saying that he shudders to think what would have happened. Krishna, I shudder to think, had these people come back to power on the 4th of May, what would have
Okay.
happened to Bengal? We have not done anything like this. We don't want to. We've always been saying that boy out, Bharosha in, and this is what people are very happy about. We have been taking slow and steady steps to revive the police force, to make sure that the police are working with their truest confidence. We are
Okay.
actually walking the talk. So it remains to be seen.
Fair enough
that the
point taken.
kind of
Anurag Singh
incident-
Dikshit, is the
Krishna,
BJP not willing to take morality
One-
lessons from the TMC?
one more thing, just one more thing.
No, see,
This
Krishna,
started with
one thing
Chaubata
very
Rai,
clearly.
Abhishek Banerjee, as well as now Kollan Banerjee. But at the same time, you have to understand, Krishna, that people are unearthing theft material. Tarpaulin was discovered from somewhere. Rice bags were discovered from somewhere. State government goods were discovered from somewhere. So this is happening. The
Okay.
the lid has blown off the can.
Okay, Anurag.
Yeah, just 10 seconds. See, Krishna, we have to understand one thing very clearly. Whatever Shodarupati is saying, it has not been more than 2 months. What if the same incident would have happened? Shodarupati would have been in opposition and she have been questioning the same thing. And someone from the Trinamool Congress or from the government would have said the very same thing what she had said. This is a very common, this is a very layman statement which any party gives when they are in the government side. But the thing is, what BJP has to think and what the government of West Bengal has to think, that the people of West Bengal had anger, the people of West Bengal had aggression, the people of West Bengal had anti-incumbency against the Trinamool Congress, hence they are in the government. So they are expecting change. They are expecting Poriborton, for which BJP came to poll. Now, if these incidents happen, if they say such incidents happens continuously like the earlier incidents, then the people of West Bengal, what will they think of the government? So if they have voted for change, the government has to work effortlessly. And I guess five accused have been arrested in the same case when Abhishek Banerjee was attacked last day. I think government is doing well, but moreover, people have voted for change. So same incidents cannot be endorsed, and same statements from the Trinamool Congress spokesperson just changing to the BJP spokesperson just because the shift of the chair, that does not help for the people of West Bengal, and that does not help for the democracy. So a constructive thing has to come up, and the constructive government has to work very effortlessly to fulfill the desires and to fulfill the ambitions of the people and the mandate which they have got.
Okay. Let me take this back then to Meeta Chakraborty. One way or the other, lives have been lost in elections, in the post-poll violence. And my question here is that this is a cycle of violence that is only continuing at this stage. There is, and looks like there is no immediate solution to it.
Well, that's extremely unfortunate given that people of West Bengal has voted for a Poriborton or for a change. Now, what change is being delivered if we get to see again post-poll violence resulting in loss of lives, which we saw across the political spectrum? I'm not only saying that TMC people have been murdered, Congress supporter has been murdered, BJP supporter has been murdered, but we have been saying that a politic in any civilized society, in any civilized country, we should not have elections resulting in loss of human lives. Politics and democracy is supposed to be serving us, not the other way around. There has to be murderless, bloodless election. So, if we are going to see the same cycle of violence, the same cycle of people being called out and vindicated, the same cycle of mob lynching and public shaming, then what is the Poriborton? What is the change that the current government promised, that the current government is bringing to the political landscape of West Bengal? So the question remains, I wish the government well. They are newly elected government. We are ready to give them the time, but they need to focus and get their act together. It cannot be a process, it cannot be an atmosphere of vindicating the opposition and trying any elected member. Abhishek Banerjee, though we are opposed to Abhishek Banerjee's way of doing politics, but Abhishek Banerjee is an elected MP. He's a member of parliament. He has every right to go and visit any worker's house that he feels like, he wishes to, And it's for the state government's responsibility to maintain law and order. If they have promised a change in the political atmosphere of West Bengal, they need to work hard and they need to take the accountability and be accountable and bring in the change that they promised to deliver before the elections.
Dr. Shatarupa, you wanted to comment. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Neeta was of course saying very correctly that Abhishek Banerjee is an MP. Nobody denies that he's an MP. Of course he's an MP. I just wish his own people would remember that he is their elected MP. So therefore they should not be pelting stones at him. You see the people who, 4 people who got arrested within 24 hours were all
It is not the doing of only 5 people.
No. Nobody's saying that. But you have to understand it's not our doing either. Look at the public outrage. Look at the people who are commenting. Look at the things that they're saying. Yes, it is the state government's responsibility to ensure this kind of thing does not happen. That is why Central Force is reached on time. That is why police have been activated, and that is why none of our leaders are condoning this at all. We are saying repeatedly that do not take the law in your own hands. However, one has to understand that Trinamool has been hated and feared for some 15 years. This is an outrage which you cannot deny or overlook. And that is why I think our Honorable Chief Minister
That cannot be
is
a
going to
justification
issue,
given by the
nobody's
Indian government.
justifying. Stop saying that. Nobody's justifying. I just spent 1.5 minutes saying that we're not justifying. All I'm saying is this is the kind of immediate action that we have already taken. This will be a sustained action. We are by no means justifying this. We are by no means going to protect the people, whether they are Trinamool people or even BJP people. This is what I said at the very outset of today's show, that we are not under any circumstances justifying this. And you're writing also that we've condemned the attack on Abhishek Banerjee. But again, I am saying that the people of West Bengal are angry. Trinamool leaders need to understand this and save their own back also. Today, I think I don't know whether this is pertinent here or not. There are some 80 MLAs who have been elected. How they've been elected, only God knows. 20 MLAs have turned up in a meeting at Mamata Banerjee's house. So when their own house is not in order, I think before Congress starts pointing fingers at us, I think they need to sort out themselves first. Today you have the council.
No, you are the one who has been elected and given responsibility. We will definitely ask questions to the ruling party.
You're talking about something else again. You're talking out of the hat again. So just calm down and listen. I know you're talking about. No. Yes, you are absolutely. I am talking about Trinamool's party crumbling like a pack of cards.
They are, but that does not mean that you run away from your responsibility. Let TMC focus on their own.
I think you understand that very well.
How many MLAs out of 80, 20
violence we will take
not come, that's
but
their
if a
problem
party
to
is
solve.
crumbling
You focus on
from
the law and
within,
order of the
they
state.
need to look inside. They need to do their own introspection and also figure out the temperature of the people outraged. They need to take care of themselves also. Yes, the state government will take care.
Okay, we're running out of time. Anurag Singh Dixit wants to make a point. Quickly, Anurag, you have 10 seconds.
See, whatever Dr. Shatarupa is saying, that can be taken into account, that Trinamool is breaking in a pack of cards. That can be obviously accepted. That is nothing to deny. But the question only here is that the government has to take care of that. You know, a party is collapsing, a party is breaking. That does not mean anything can go ahead and the law and order can be neglected. So obviously the law and order part has to be
neglecting the law and order.
Has
it
to
is
be taken
because
care of
we
the
are
party.
taking care of law and order. You have 4
that's
people
right. That's
behind
right.
the book right now.
Let me
so
complete.
please don't
Let
talk
me.
out of the hat.
Let me complete.
Okay. I'm afraid we're completely running out of time over here.
Not even 1 month old. You people are busy attacking. You did nothing at your time, and now you're busy attacking a government which has not even had the time to settle down for even 1 month.
Fair enough. We're completely out of time here on the conversation. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you, Dr. Shatarupa, Meeta Chakraborty, and Anurag Singh Dixit for taking time out to be with us